One of the areas both coaches are not going to be happy with, the amount of turnovers in this hockey game, and it started right away from both sides, and turnovers the reason why both goals in the first period were scored.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just got to make good decisions with it, be solid with their play. But in this situation, you can see that the Florida Panthers, they win the face-off. But then again, you're working hard and you're getting outworked down below, and it's just good reaction. And the Florida Panthers, Mulligan wins the drive back towards the net. So the Islanders a little bit loose there. But don't fault the Islanders too hard. That was great play by the Panthers down low. And then this is just a great play by Anders Lee, a little chip into an open area, and Matt Barzal, this is what he does really well. Gets his head up, a little fake. You can see he showed the forehand. He's going to go high glove and got Luongo to bite for it. So a good start for that first line, and I'm glad Barry mentioned that because I thought they played the best in the first period, and I thought their game got progressively worse as it went on.
And Matt Barzal comes up just 1 point short of recording 100 points in his first 100 career games. Stops at 99, the only player in the last 10 years that has recorded 100 points in the first 100 games of his career. It's got the name of Connor McDavid.
Well, it's not all that bad. I mean, certainly to have the start that Matt's had in his first 100 games, it probably would have been nice. It's a nice number, 100 and 100. But, I think more importantly is he wants to be a consistent hockey player. And he mentioned it himself. I'm not going as well as I need to go. So I think that's first and foremost on his mind, and certainly it's on his coach's mind.
And so the New York Islanders tied at 1 with the Florida Panthers. Heading into the second period, they got the lead. Brock Nelson scored the goal, and it was one for the highlight reel.
It was a tremendous effort, and we talked about it. And Mayfield does a wonderful job of keeping the puck alive for the Islanders to make this happen. Uses his glove and then a little bounce, and what a move by Brock Nelson. I mean, this is one he's going to want to keep this tape because it doesn't get any better than that. Pulls it, quick release, beats Luongo. So a tremendous single effort by Brock Nelson, and so for the Islanders, they had, they were in a good position, but this is late in the second period, and these are the things I think that frustrates coaches more than anything else is you got to lead, and you win a face-off, and then you don't bear down, you don't get it out. And even though this is really a lucky goal, because Hoffman just whacked that one out in front, and it carried him, I think, off of Pellick in front of the net. But be that as it may, that's a frustrating part. Should have gone into the third period with a goal lead, maybe even two, Brendan, because if I recall, they were just finishing off a power play. So those are the key elements of the game, or the key moments of the game. And as the coach mentioned, Islanders have not taken advantage of those scenarios. 8th
of the season for Brock Nelson, lead the team. Mike Hoffman becomes the first Florida Panther since Pavel Bure to record an 11-game point streak back in 2001.
Well, he's a goal scorer, and this is what they're looking for from him. This is why they acquired him. And, Coach was talking about, you didn't have him on the first line at the start of the season, but he wanted to make some adjustments, thought it was a better fit for his team. And Hoffman's a goal scorer, so to play with a guy like Barkov, you're going to get your chances.
Well, the Islanders, again, tied at 2 going into the third period. A penalty problem for the Islanders. Adam Pellick took a penalty that led to the game-winning goal.
He has some tough luck today. There's no doubt about it. I mean, on the face-off play, I mean, he's in position, and that puck just bounces off his stick, and then he decides maybe he's going to lose the race, and he takes a penalty. It's an interference call, and then the Florida Panthers, they go on the power play, and so often it always is about what happens on the face-off. This is a 4-on-3. And this is a guy that can really shoot the puck. He's being screened, I think, in front by Huberdeau, so Leonard's not able to pick that up as quick. But, boy, when you want a big goal, who should you ask to get it for you? None other than the captain. And then, of course, Luongo made a couple of real nice saves. Good pressure. Leddy shot the puck. There's the rebound in front. But it was a little ways from Anders Lee, so he couldn't quite get the extension. You got to get that puck in tight, and he just tried to wire it around in a hurry. But, the only thing I'm going to be critical for the Islanders is that they could have done that 3 or 4 times, in my opinion. In that last segment, they chose not to for whatever the reason. But you can't score goals unless you shoot, Brendan.
Roberto Luongo, 29 saves tonight. Barkov gets the game winner. Troy Brouwer added an empty netter in the game's final seconds. And your final score tonight, 4-2 in favor of the Florida Panthers.